Hey everybody, I'm okay, and welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild in Te Arroz con Pollo. Sorry, I keep making the damn joke. But like you gotta admit, the map is easily one of the most bizarre names that I have encountered, and it almost reminds me of Hawaiian in the fact that it seems to not come from a language that believes in consonants. Anywho, at the round with the dog, after playing around for a little bit here, I've kind of had a light inclination as to how best to use the dog, but not really. I'm still kind of messing around with it. I did, however, notice that the dog is very good at finding kills that you might not otherwise be able to track because, for whatever reason, you end up getting like a foul shot due to the obnoxious scope wobble, or just whatever. Something's, like farts sideways and runs off into the, who knows where. And for whatever reason, you end up getting a butt shot instead of a lung shot, so they end up bleeding out like 4 hours later. Dog ends up coming in really handy with tracking that blood trail, so you actually find where you shot that disappeared. That's it. I will say that the devs need to do something about making this dog a no clip, because not gonna lie, it's no fun when I'm crouched down in cover, nice and
You know what
concealed.
a track is? Evidence you're not alone out there. Humbling, eh?
It's a hunting game. Of course, we're not alone here. Anyway, there's nothing more irritating than your nice, happy little bush that is keeping you nice and concealed. All of a sudden, you get shoved to the side because your dog decided to do what the dog do and stick his nose where it don't belong. Anyway, got my one of my more typical loadouts here. Running with an M1 Grand plus a. This is actually based on the Merlin 795, if I'm not mistaken. And a nice quiet killer. So I've got several lures that if I'm not mistaken, should be set up for this particular map. I do believe there are turkeys here, which always make for a fun time to shoot. Anyway, I got my timer set up for 30 minutes. I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to see exactly how much damage I can cause and hopefully not just like wander around in the blue. Alright, let's go. I don't remember if it's... What button was it that tied to the dog? Come here. Stop walking away from me. Oh my god. Can I just have dog meat back, please? Seriously. So yeah, basically I forgot what button I actually had to press in order to interact with the dog. For whatever reason, you had to be actively looking at the dog in order to have the prompt come up, and I don't think you actually do. I think it's press and hold, and it should give you something. No, I'm not going to stop and check the controls. Okay. The dog will dog, whether you're controlling him or not, so. I gotta give the dog at least a little bit of credit. Unlike dog meat, he's usually not like 2 steps shy of becoming a fur-covered football. Is that? I want to say I look like a bear. Chamois. It's a goat. Okay, and B. All right. Okay, I don't appreciate that. Why is it that when he finds the dookie, he's just standing there, but the icon for it is just like rolling in it? What is it with dogs and rolling in turds? Seriously. I mean, I get the whole thing of the sniff test and marking your territory, blah blah blah. That's just dog on a dog. But finding a turd, every every dog does this. Every dog that you see will just on the leash, whatever. They find a turd, and the first thing they do is just like want to smear that all over like peanut butter. I have no idea why they do that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the actual 30 cal of the Sim 1 should be enough. Put down pretty much anything and hopefully maintain integrity on just about everything here. Because to my knowledge, there was only one moose here we found for a quest. The fuck? Ah, okay, so apparently this is the end of the map. It's weird because you can see it clearly goes this way, and that it can't be right. I guess maybe it can't. I don't know why it wouldn't go all the way down to the coast. Oh, whatever. Oh, game, you're not going to respawn me. So that was a nice, weird fail. I did not know it would do that. So let's try to make a concerted effort to head north. And I'm going to try to avoid breathing directly into the mic. What the hell happened here? Is it like a plane crash or something? Broken tree stumps, a lot of deadfall. Okay, this area is like kind of weirding me out a little bit. Yes, it looks like something very big came falling A through here. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this map has one seriously obnoxious bird. I really wish I could find. So I'll be sitting here waiting for something to come calling in. And I'll have this irritating tweet in one ear. And you have no idea how bad I just want to take an M60 and just like level the entire forest the hard way. Just to get rid of that one stupid bird. Okay, here's hoping this isn't the run where I don't see or kill anything. Well, I saw something, but I didn't actually did. You get the deal. Um, hmm. I was kind of hoping I could maybe scurry my way up that, but yeah, that's not gonna do. Where am I even going anyway? Okay. Pretty sure I need to be heading back this way because the water's down here. Number one, if you can't find the animals, head to water because everything drinks. And everything will drink eventually. There is water there. Even if that water is nasty pond scum sitting in a gutter that a squirrel happened to get lucky on. I don't think there's water buffalo. Thank you for shutting the hell up, bird. Good lord. And going back to the dog, I was kind of messing around with this, trying to figure out, a little bit more of the dog mechanics. The dog actually has its own particular skill tree, actually. And there's a couple of perks once you get to certain levels. There's a couple of perks you get to certain levels. I just had to pause because of that, there's that damn bird again. Ooh. I don't think I got him. Nope, nothing. Clean miss. Also, funny thing, I was kind of gripe on this game for how they handled the M1 because anybody that knows the M1 Garand knows that it uses a Mannlicher style M-block clip that you just stuff the whole thing into the magazine and it goes. But it's 8 rounds, and you really can't put 5 rounds into that 8-round M-block. As it turns out, they actually do make 5-rounders. So sometimes they do something really egregious and make them out of 8-rounders, which is just don't mutilate a perfectly good M-block clip like that, people. Seriously. But yeah, they do make 5-rounders because apparently there's some localities that when I go hunting, you can't use more than 5 rounds for some reason. Okay, so on the plus side, we do have a need zone over here. The way that this game works, the more need zones you unlock, the more game you'll actually have to shoot at. Because the need zones are basically the animal spawners. For some reason, they pop up kind of randomly. Well, I say randomly, but they do follow a slight kind of logic. Oh, damn it, I didn't want it. Oh, that is no end of irritating. Hello there. Just want to get a proper range on this thing. Too many buttons. It's aiming a little high because it's 0 to 75 and it's about an 80-meter shot, so I figured it was going to drop a little bit. Question is, did I actually hit him or did I shoot clean over him? Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, I'll be honest, the ballistics in this game can be a little wanky sometimes. That's kind of video game ballistics in general. You know, you don't typically find, especially in games that are hit scan, you don't typically find too many cases of an actual arc. You'll have like blocks where around occasionally it just kind of starts steadily going down, but you'll find blocks of range where they're going to be pretty much in a straight line between, like, say, 75 meters out to, like, say, 90 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not actually, reading numbers or anything. I'm just kind of ballparking an idea. But, it's like games like Battlefield where they actually render a projectile. You can actually see the flight path of it. So it's a bit easier to gauge your actual shot. Whereas here, I'm pretty sure the guns are all hit scan. Hello. There is that bird again. As far as I know, there's no actual color for the chamois. Chamois? Chamois. So I think what I basically need to do here if I want to bag one of these things is to get to a position where I can kind of see what's going on. Also start following some tracks here. Okay, it's going the wrong. So it's going the right way. Question is this the one I was following? I recently went back and tried playing around a little bit on the console version, where I'm like way lower level and I have like almost 0 perks. I had no idea at the ADS time so dramatically slower if you don't invest points into that perk. Did I say which perk it is? I'd kind of forgotten. I'd see if I can track this thing before I run out of time. See, I'm kind of hoping I'll find something that's a little bit less skittish. So I'm going the right way. Die, you son of a... Alright, blood splatter, thank you. Dog is tracking blood. There are perks you can get to basically make the dog not necessarily follow specifically the actual blood trail. Basically just like straight line. Also, apparently somebody is burning the house down outside because there's all kinds of sirens going off like crazy. Yeah, right about now, I'm kind of glad I had the dog here because if I had to track the bloodstains the old-fashioned way of just like looking for bleeds all over the place, I'd probably be wandering around for a bit longer. Getting super pissed because, my God, this thing ran all over hell. Okay, there he is. Yes, dog, thank you for barking like an idiot because they totally wanted to announce my presence to every critter in the woods. But still, that was a good job finding that mutant goat thing. I'm still not entirely sure how the hell you're supposed to say that. There you are. So, oh, for God's sake. Society doesn't seem to be going too far. This is the thing about it. When you crouch down, your speed is like a snail's crawl. Yeah, I get it. You're supposed to be quiet, but at the same time, you can move a hair faster than that. Either you can move a hair faster than that, or I just really need to be a little bit more patient. Probably the latter on that one, actually. Okay, where in the hell did that thing go? real quick. So I got a little bit of time here. I've got way too much optic on this thing. Wrong way. Don't know why, but for some reason these critters have a bad habit of wanting to run straight out of the map. Oh, and I just got a really messed up deja vu. Oh, I hate that. Well, just because of the fact that I kind of know how that deja vu is going to end, I'm going to go ahead and break off of that and just head a different direction entirely, and hopefully still have some time here. See if I manage to get something out of this. Reminds me. So the distance the dog can find a blood clue, or higher chance of sensing something's about to be spooked. That's a rather interesting toss-up. So on the plus side, let's see here. Screw up a build, you can always get another dog. Let's see. I go with this one because I tend to spook a lot of shit. I have no idea what the dog's going to do to actually let you know that something's about to spook. Oh, damn it. Oh, I don't know if that captured or not. Why is the Steam overlay a thing? Seriously. Talk about useless features you never make any use of. Yeah, I figure there's some people that do use the Steam overlay, but like me personally, that's about the most pointless thing that runs in the background. Does not need to be there. I find something else without running out of time. So that made for a pretty good little vista. That's one of the things about this game, man. They all making this look very, very pretty. Every so often I see the Steam reviews for this, and people are kind of whining about the fact that the game has bugs, and it's just like, yeah, it's a hunting game that's in this huge open world. Yeah, there's going to be bugs. If here. This is as close to going the right direction here. Gonna take this a little slower. Because I'm hoping that whatever left these tracks isn't going to be too far away. It'll be just like your edge. All I gotta do is just look down and boom. Or not, because I just ran out of time. Okie doke. Well, not the most disappointing run, but at least I managed to get something out of there. Sorry, there's feral goats here. Well, anyway. I gotta keep playing around with this and see if the dog actually ends up being a little more useful. But I'm gonna have to do that my own time because that half hour is up. I managed to get at least one thing out of here. And yeah, I'm still trying to figure out exactly the best route to use the play of a dog. Annoyed, want him to howl like a pick him for smaller blood clues. We're willing to dog is naturally more willing to work and has increased focus at level 20 or chance to highlight the window. That's a good one. Higher chance of staying close to you. Higher chance of finding fresh turds. Ugh. Chance to ward off predator attacks. Or has a chance to find the harvest without needing to follow the trail. So yeah, basically the dog can prove particularly useful. I will say that the dog does need to be no clip on player because I've had several instances where I've been shoved out of a bush because somebody wants to stick their nose where it shouldn't be, as in like right in your crotch when you're like squatting down in a tree. Why the dog does that, I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this. Oh, I live in footprints now. Okay, what the hell is that? Anyway, I don't know, rather odd detail there. Anyway, that's it for this one. I've got to end this. And yeah, just like my streams, my outros are always terrible. Anyway, if you like this video or any other video, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know if you want to keep doing these or just shut the hell up and go back to doing cigar reviews. I'm probably going to be doing that. Speaking of cigar reviews, next week is going to be a review because I got my nice little order of a boatload of cigars in. And I always try to give them at least a solid 7 days in the humidor to actually acclimate so they're actually good to go and not going to like splinter apart. And I also got a nice new humidor, which I may or may not make a video of. This one has an actual hygrometer in it, so I can actually tell how I'm doing. Anywho, that's pretty much it for this. Yeah, be sure to check out my Twitch stream. It's going to be Sundays to Friday night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I usually do Fallout something and Elder Scrolls along with Blade and Soul on Sundays. Every so often I'll throw something like Borderlands 2 or something else in, just kind of mix things up just a bit. Anyway, that's all I got for you this time. See you next time.